Viva la Raza, WB Games fans, and welcome back to another exciting edition of WB All Stars Inside the Ring. This time we're focusing on one of the most beloved match types of all time, the cage match. And I'm back once again with senior designer David Friedland. How you doing, man?
Hey, doing great, Aaron.
So, we are about to see probably the greatest matchup or match type in WWE All Stars, the cage match. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Actually, before we even get into that, let's look here. Eddie Guerrero, he's back. How great is this for the fans?
Oh, we love having Eddie back. I mean, not everybody who's new to the WWE might remember just how huge this guy was during his time. It's a shame that he's no longer with us, and it's great that we were able to bring him back in this form. And here we have one of his greatest, at various times, friends and rivals. I think they were tag team partners at one point, and they were bitter rivals.
Absolutely. Yeah, you guys paid a lot of homage to the legends in this game, and especially Eddie Guerrero. I mean, you guys really got his moves and his detail down to the very last detail. And I know he and his family are proud to see him in this game like this. So
and
it's just a great thing.
Eddie's an unusual character. He, like Rey Mysterio, is an acrobat class, but unlike most acrobats, he is an acrobat grappler hybrid. So you will see him actually capable of not only doing the high-flying moves, but doing a few grapple chains as well. He may even see the gory special that his grandfather invented in there at some point.
Let's talk briefly about, for all those, cage match newbies out there, just tell us a little about what is a cage match in WWE All Stars?
In WWE All Stars, a cage match is as fast-paced and as crazy as all our other modes, but with a different win objective here. The only way to win a cage match is to actually climb out of the ring and successfully escape. And this is not something you're going to just simply do at the beginning of the game. You actually have to damage your opponent pretty severely before we'll even let you attempt it.
Gotcha. And how does that exactly work? I climb up the cage and can I just immediately exit, or is there some kind of mechanic?
There's actually a mechanic. If you try and climb up at the beginning of the match, when your opponent is at better than 50% health, we're just going to drop you right back down. We're going to say, nope, you can't end this match here. You've got to go beat the heck out of your opponent a little more.
And I know it's important to stress, people might be thinking, that's not simulation. But look, remember, guys, this is WWE All Stars. This is fun, over-the-top action, core fighting, arcadey action. That's what we're trying to bring to life here, and I think the cage match really exudes that.
Absolutely, and we took liberties with a lot of our match modes here. Obviously, we have no countouts, falls count anywhere in most matches, and in this mode, we did what we needed to make cage match a fast-paced, action-packed mode.
I know it's a minor detail, but I thought I'd just point this out. I love how the ropes have that rippling effect when you bounce off of them.
Yes,
cool.
It's a lot of fun, and you'll see as we go on in here that you can actually not only climb the cage, but you can use the cage as a weapon. Not just with normal moves, but you can actually use your character's signature moves to launch an opponent directly into the cage wall and do a lot of damage.
And especially with the acrobats who are so good at bouncing off the walls.
Exactly. Instead of bouncing off the ropes, they're going to do cage springs in this one. Looks like we've got the three amigos going here.
This is one of my favorite moves in the game.
Let me tell you, it's a lot more fun to do it than to have it done to you.
I think I like that better than the frog splash, to be fully honest.
Now we see...
Speaking of
the frog splash.
Oh, God.
Now, it's important to note, unlike other modes in WWE All Stars, during a cage match, you cannot knock your opponent out. The only way to win is to escape.
Interesting.
Now, that being said, a finisher is a great way to stun a guy and keep him on the ground long so you can escape. But you're not going to win the game that way.
So no matter how many times I frog splash you, I can't win a cage match until I climb out.
Exactly, but once again, it's a great way to set up and escape.
Well, that's going to please the simulation fans out there, and even the arcade fans like. And I think that's a fair way to do it.
Absolutely.
Because it wouldn't be a cage match if not, right?
Exactly.